Hello everyone and welcome to this video. I'm Ronald McDonald and today I'm going to give you an insight into my company. McDonald's is one of the most famous fast food restaurants in the world. It is a franchise that is a business owned by a head of directors that sells subs to private people who pay to be able to use the name and products of the company. I would like to use this video to talk about how purchase accounting works at McDonald's. First of all, it is convenient to know that purchase costing is a system that measures cost implemented whenever the cost objects are identical or similar units of a product, which are manufactured in masses. These products are cooked in huge quantities, frozen and then delivered to the different stores available where these products are reheated and ready to eat. To calculate the costs incurred, this method divides the total cost of production of the multiple products offered by the total number of units produced to obtain a per unit cost. That is, the cost applied to each of the units produced in the same period.
Now let's move on and talk about the value chain. We'll begin by suppliers. McDonald's has always had the same fixed suppliers and has actually carried out a backward vertical integration, reducing the number of suppliers to minimize their costs and to ensure a higher quality of their products. They make sure that the products they are supplied are under the same conditions as the plants they own, including animal welfare and food safety. Regarding our operations, to be able to produce fast, incurring the least cost possible, McDonald's founders decided to create a specific design for their kitchens and restaurants, which should include a very large grill where one person could cook lots of burgers simultaneously, a dressing station where people added the same condiments to every burger, a fryer where one person can make French fries, a soda fountain and milkshake machine for desserts and beverages, counter where customers placed and received their orders. The company has huge warehouses where they store all the food, as well as the cleaning products and wrapping paper, before they are all delivered by truck to the different restaurants. This storage and distribution activity is not managed separately by each restaurant, but centralized. Softwares help the company keep track of the materials that each store needs, rather than having to wait for the restaurant to request them. Management is constantly trying to increase efficiency by implementing new production methods that help reduce the manufacturing time or by adopting new technologies that maintain all the different restaurants connected to the central management department. Moreover, as a consequence of the critiques made by the public regarding the bad quality of the products offered by McDonald's, the company has researched and changed the ingredients included on the food to be able to meet expectations of the customers, which is why it is extremely necessary to maintain close contact with customers. Finally, stores. The company has innovated in many ways during the last years to be able, as said before, to satisfy customers. For instance, in order to make the delivery of the food even faster, they created the McAuto section. This enables people order their food without having to get out of their car and being able to take it wherever they want. Another good example is the newest screens available in all restaurants, where clients can order the food more rapidly without having to wait queues, and hence the company saved the money due to the employees as way of salaries.
Moving on to control of cost, to be able to maintain them as reduced as possible, we can see that McDonald's has implemented multiple strategies along its value chain to ensure efficiency and to be able to reduce costs incurred. There are many other activities that the company should control and consider. For instance, those menus or meals that are ordered less frequently should be provided to stores in little amounts to avoid the waste of the ingredients needed to produce it. Portions should be adapted to each unit and the cost of each of the ingredients must be taken into consideration. That is, include more of the cheapest ingredients and reduce those more expensive.
When it comes to pricing decisions, McDonald's has succeeded over the years in implementing a price-cost leadership strategy. They were able to reduce their production costs by hiring inexperienced people instead of cuisine professionals, who accepted lower salaries and were helped by a few trained managers that maintain control. They use psychological prices, that is, setting prices a bit lower than whole numbers. Furthermore, they used bundle pricing, That is, combining different products in a single pack. For example, menus which include French fries, beverages, and hamburgers, encouraging hence customers to buy more products. It is convenient to note that McDonald's uses different prices for the different countries. To set these multiple prices, the company first elects the price objectives and determines the demand that it is likely to achieve. Then it estimates the cost that will be incurred, analyzes competitors' costs, prices, and offers. Lastly, they select the pricing method that will give the final price. Based on the price set by the competitors, they set a price that balances quality and value.
Our product mix, which is used to refer to all the set of products provided by a company. In this case, McDonald's product mix is composed of hamburgers and sandwiches, chicken and fish, salads, snacks and sides, drinks, desserts and shakes, breakfast, all-day breakfast, McCafe. As said before, these products are offered separately, but the company gives the option to combine many of them in a menu. Moreover, with a small increment in price, they give the possibility to modify the size of a menu, small, medium, or large.
Wondering how is it that we define all the products that we offer? Well, product design first of all can be defined as the development of concepts, tests, or ideas and the manufacturing of a physical object or service. The people responsible for doing so have the skills necessary to take products from concept to market. Product design applies to McDonald's decision-making in all aspects of its food production, using the term food product designers. It requires common sense, marketing expertise, and the ability to predict the future. My company has a team of professionals including psychometricians, qualitative researchers, quantitative researchers, marketing managers, among others. At the end of the day, the important aspect of this whole process is that the customer is the one defining the rules of the game by saying who they are, what they want, and how they want it done. This is why it is important to understand the different demographic groups. For example, McDonald's pioneered the first quick breakfast sandwich served on an English muffin and continued with many other quick breakfast options developed by its scientists. The secret to succeed is finding the right combination of ingredients, which is where McDonald's applies product design in decision making.
Finally, I'm going to talk about my company's cost drivers, which are mainly the paper cost, derived from wrapping paper, indirect labor costs, and rent expenses. I hope this video has given you an overview about my company. It was a pleasure. See you at McDonald's. Bye!
Happiness starts here.